Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Yoga Shalom at Home. I'm Reb Cantor Lisa, and I'm your guide this morning through a gentle practice focused on self-care and mindfulness. The intention of gratitude and contentment in yoga is called Santosha, and it is actually the second Niyama limb of the ethical system of yoga centered on self-care. There are 5 yamas focused on how we treat others and 5 niyamas focused on how we treat ourselves. All of these full-hearted, abundant practices allow us to open a window to humility, gratitude, joy, a celebration of all of our blessings and overcoming the challenges in our lives today. But I want to bring another limb of the Niyamas in today. It's called Tapas. I love Tapas because it means do your best. And I think while we're going through the Olympic Games, whether you're watching or not, there's always the mind of if you do your best, that's always great. There's no need to compare yourself with others because you're the person you're meant to be existing in this time, in this space, in the here and now. That's going to bring you a sense of contentment, gratitude, Santosha, and Tapas, knowing that you have that sense of centeredness and you feel full with whoever it is that you are today. So I want to encourage that. Today we're going to practice mainly in a chair. You can modify on your mat, you know how to do that. But we're going to be using the chair as a prop. Also, I have a bad hand, as you can see. It's getting better. I'm wearing this copper glove, it's compression glove, seems to be helping a bit. So I'm going to stay with it. But I think doing the practice in a chair, not doing full downward dog, is also good for me today, and maybe it'll be good for you as well. And if you want to use the full downward dog when we do the Surya Namaskar, sun salutation, feel free to do that, or just feel free to modify. So let's begin today with a little bit of gratitude to the hands. As I've really noticed the past few days how important it is to pay attention to how I'm holding things, how I'm using my hands, because I've had some pain, mainly in my thumb and first finger. So let's just give the hand a little massage, and especially into the palm of the hand and the pad of the thumb. I'm going to pull out a little bit just to decompress my fingers. Yeah. And if you can make sure that you're muted, that would be great. So just waking up the hand, and then also the forearm, and I'm going to pat the arm, pat, pat, pat. Just massage that arm all the way up into the scalenes, which are the sides of the neck, and down into this pectoral muscle. This affects how the hand operates, and it also refers pain down the hand. So I'm learning more about my hand than I ever wanted to know. But make sure that you get the whole arm and into the shoulder. Excuse me. And then let's go to the other, starting with the hand and down the fingers. Remember the fingertips, that's where the nerves are. So sometimes you need to just get that blood flowing. And the wrist. And just pat that arm, pat, 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 all the way up into the scalenes. These are really important to the hand, down into the pectoral on that side, all the way up, maybe on the shoulder, all the way down that arm, making some heat from the hands. It's hard to do that with the glove on. And then covering the eyes, bringing that heat and that rest into the third eye as we begin to go into our body scan. Maybe one more quick heat onto the third eye. And as you do that, imagine that string connected to the keter, the top, the crown of the head, and attached to the source of contentment, the source of gratitude, the source of being enough, of doing the best that we can. Connected beyond that which we understand. And imagine a light of any color traveling down the string and entering the crown of the head and then washing down over the panim, over the face. And relax the eyes closed if that's available, or use the drishti of the nose to soften the gaze. Imagine that light of contentment being any color that you associate with blessing. Could be a sapphire blue, royal purple, vibrant green, white crystal or fiery red, earthy color or a bright color. Check in with yourself. How are you doing today? And allow that light as it travels down the spine to melt away any tension, all the way down into the sits bones, connecting with the chair, or if you're on the mat, connecting in with the earth. Allow that light to melt down over the shoulders and arms, releasing the shoulders away from the ears, opening the heart, the sense of gratitude, blessing, contentment, and being satisfied with everything that you are. You know you're doing your best. Feel that sense of contentment wash down into the legs, all the way to the feet, connected with Shekhinah, Malchut, which is our earth connection. So imagining that Ein Sof connection and the earth connection. And you are the conduit for this blessing. If there's anywhere that's knotted in the body, just allow that to release, relax. Send this healing light to melt away any place that may need unknotting. I'm going to move back to my chair now, and we're going to drop our awareness down into the breath. I have my feet on a little block. There it is, you can see it. So if your feet don't reach the ground like mine, please use a block so that you can feel your feet connected. When we start moving, you'll need that. For now, I'm going to bring my hands just into a mudra, forefinger and thumb connected in a circle, and just bring my hands on top of the knees. Drop the gaze or close the eyes, and drop the attention into our pranayama, our gratitude breath. And we did a whole practice of different breaths last week, and I loved it. Today we're going to get back to basics. So let's connect our neshima, our breath, with our soul by inhaling into the lower belly, through the nostrils, into the lower lungs, into the upper lungs, all the way, filling the breath as full as you can get. pausing for just a moment, and then as you release the breath through the nostrils, control the breath, allowing it to draw out of the upper lungs, lower lungs, and belly. Inhale, open the belly to the breath. Lower lungs and upper lungs expand all the love, all the way up into the collarbones as you sip the air, sip, 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 sip. Pause. And then release. Slowly, you can use Ujjayi, ocean breath, friction of the back of the throat, or just witness the breath as it travels out of the body, pulling belly button to spine. Inhale, lower belly. Allow the diaphragm to just relax down. Inhale to lower lungs, to the upper lungs, filling the lungs, and then sipping the air into the collarbones and to the throat. And slowly release breath. Feel the warmth of the air as it passes through the nostrils. Pull the belly button to the spine. Inhale, lower belly, lower lungs, upper lungs, as though you're filling a glass with water, and then releasing that water, releasing anything you don't need, allowing your breath to speak to the soul for what you need today. Inhaling, lower belly, receiving that gratitude, feeling the contentment coming into the body, doing the best that you can to fill the lungs, sipping, 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 and then release the breath, sending that gratitude, contentment out into the world. Releasing belly button to spine. Get rid of all of that toxic air. Inhaling. Nice, beautiful, clean waters, the waters of Miriam's well. Blessings, abundance, contentment. Filling the cup all the way to the rim, to the very top. Expanding and then releasing slowly through the nostrils. Releasing all that contentment, that love into the world. Pulling belly button to spine. Inhale. Lower belly. Lower lungs. Upper lungs. And releasing the breath. Feeling that sense of home. And breathe normally. We're going to start with the heart opening this morning as we normally do. And be mindful, if you can't look all the way up, just don't do that. Some people find this uncomfortable. Just do what's good for you today. This is your practice. So bringing the soul back into the body after we've slept. It's been out there being washed by Shekhinah, and it comes back, and the first thing we say is Moda Ani, and then Eloheinu Shamashana Tatabe. So let's open this heart for blessing. Inhale, roll the shoulders back. Nice and easy as we get started today. Look up. Exhale, roll the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Roll the shoulders back and looking up. Roll the shoulders forward, chin to chest. Inhale, a little bit bigger now. Allow the arms to go back. If you're sitting on your mat, it's absolutely the same as you inhale. Then as you exhale, bring the hands forward a little bit more. I'm going to just bring my elbows onto my knees and bring my head down. So each move is expanded a little bit. Inhale, shoulders rolling up and all the way back, and I'm just going to grab the back of my chair. And then as I exhale this time, I'm going to come a little bit farther down, all the way down, dropping the head down. I'm using those same very slow breaths. Inhale, arms with us. And bring them behind and open up the heart center, crack it open. And inhale up and all the way down. Exhaling. Good. One more time, all the way up. Inhaling as you exhale, let go of anything that might be surrounding the heart, that is hurting the heart. Inhale up. Gather that sense of belonging and contentment into the hands. Bring it all the way down. And connecting with the feet. Inhale, arms up all the way this time. Now we're going to do a gentle side bend. Look up under that raised arm and really open the heart center as you exhale. Inhale, both arms up. And over to the opposite side. I'm using my chair just to balance myself and look up under that arm as I exhale. Inhale, both arms up. And now both arms over. So you're engaging the core as you exhale. Inhale up. And both arms over. Engage the core. Feel the balance coming to both sides of the body. Inhale up. And a gentle twist behind. I'm using my chair to grab and then my drishti, or my gaze, to draw my head around a little bit more. Inhale up. We're going to do more of these twists later. And exhale, using my head to draw my head around and using my chair just to add a little bit of torque. Always gentle, always mindful, gathering that gratitude into the palms. Press, 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 press into the heart center. Left hand is on the heart for strength and right hand over for loving kindness. Always have to add a little bit of that balance in too. Nishmat Kol Chai. We're going to do a praise for this day, and we're going to bring that sense of gratitude into the body. So let's start with all little circles in the head. My neck is particularly stressed because I think I slept on my pillow wrong. So I'm just going to start with some little circles, starting to like I'm making a circle on the ceiling in one direction, and then as I exhale, I'm going to go the other direction. So inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling, go a little bit deeper. Left shoulder, left ear. Chin down, right shoulder, right ear. Head back. And then after you do a few circles in that direction, go in the opposite direction. The breath of everything sings gratitude and praise. Good. Then meet me in the center, and let's begin by leaning forward, going to the left, back, and right. Forward, left, back, and right. forward, left, back, and right, and forward, like you're stirring a big pot. Now let's go the opposite direction. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, forward. I'm using my hands on my knees just to balance myself. But now I'm going to go in the opposite direction and use my arms to gather that gratitude energy into my hands, into my arms, and bring it all the way into my body. Inhale and exhale, and I'm going down all the way as far as I can. And if you're on the mat and you're in Sukhasana, just go all the way forward as far as you can. And then on the third time around, and then stop at the bottom and then go in the opposite direction. And bring all that sense of gratitude and wonder and energy of the universe, every living thing coming into the fingertips. Third time, all the way up, inhale, and all the way down. And let's bring all that into our hands. And once again, press, 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 Anjali Mudra, left hand over the heart and right hand over strength and loving kindness. Can never have enough of that. So our upper body's warmed up. Let's warm up the lower body. And I'm going to stand. You can stay seated in your chair if you like, because we're going to do Devi Asana. It can be done just like this. But I'm going to stand and use my chair as a prop. So legs are wide. I've just got my chair here so I can use it for balance. Inhale, and as you exhale, just bend the knees slightly. Drop the gaze. The drishti should be down. It doesn't have to be looking at me. And come up. So inhale. And exhale, bend the knees. Just warming up the hips, warming up the knees. Inhale, come up. Now, if you'd like to bring the arms wide, I'm coming over to my chair and use this chair as a little prop, just so I don't lose my balance. Other option is to come behind the chair. Inhale, exhale. I'm using the chair for balance, and I'm just going to bring my arms wide, Devi Asana. Now my gaze is up. The drishti is up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, send that energy out into star pose, out into the universe, that praise. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring the hands into the creases of the hips. And I'm just going to use my chair here as a prop. Come all the way down right here. If you'd like to just be on your mat, that's fine too. Drop the shoulders, allow anything you don't need to fall away from the shoulders as you let go and let God, releasing control, knowing that not everything is in our control. That's what these wonderful inverted positions give to us. So use a chair if you need it, use the mat if you need it. As you come up, hinge up, don't roll up. So just use the chair, hinge up slowly. Inhale, arms are wide, knees are straight. Exhale, star pose. Drishti is up, the gaze is up, the fingertips are wide. Inhale, exhale, open the arms, bend the knees. Devi Asana, Goddess. All that you are is just as it should be. Inhale, exhale, send that gratitude and praise out into the world. Pray. And circle the arms around once, twice, 3 times. And release. I love it. I love it. All right. Now let's do a sun salutation, but I'm going to use my chair as a prop, so I don't need to go all the way down. I'm going to use my chair, so if you need to move the chair, go ahead and move it. I'm going to be about arm's length away from the chair and start with the hands in prayer pose. We normally would start with chanting, so go ahead and chant along with me. La, 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 and feel free to do your full Surya Namaskar if you wish, but we're going to inhale up, and the hands are going to swan dive all the way down. And yes, I'm just going to bring my fingertips to the floor, but you can bring them to the chair. You don't have to. Inhale, flat back. Grab the back of the chair and just make your back flat. Inhale all the way down. Inhale, come all the way up, draw the hands up, and hands in Surya Namaskar. So that's our beginning. Now we're going to go again and use our legs. Inhale up, all the way down, fingertips all the way down, flat back. Step the right foot out and the left foot, downward facing dog. I'm using the chair, but you don't have to. I'm just dropping my head towards the mat. Now up dog. I'm just going to drop the hips toward the chair and look up. If you're on the mat and you want to do a little cobra, you can, but I like this. And then go back into down dog if you went to plank or up dog. Downward dog. Raise the right leg up. And inhale, exhale, and bring that foot right between the chair legs right there. And straighten that leg. And then drop the head so you feel a good stretch in the front and the back legs. Good. Inhale, exhale, bring that left foot up to meet the left foot to meet the right, hands up and hands in prayer pose. Good. Let's go again. Inhale up, all the way down, fingertips to the mat, flat back, inhale, and exhale down. Come all the way up. And hands in prayer pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Fingertips to mat. Flat back. As you inhale, step the left leg back and then the right. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, upward dog or plank. Hips are towards the chair. Inhale, hips back. Raise that left leg all the way up. And as you exhale, bring it between the legs of the chair. Straighten that front leg and drop the head down a little bit and just enjoy that pyramid stretch. Inhale, exhale, bring the right foot to the left, arms up. And hands at heart center. Now we're going to do chair pose, but you can absolutely use your chair. I don't know why I can't talk today. I see my tongue seems to be totally tied. So I'm going to do some chair work today. We're going to bring a kavana or a blessing to ourselves into our bodies. So think of something, a gratitude or something that makes you feel content. Something that you're really content with in your body, in your mind, in your spirit. What makes you happy? Bring the hands into the creases of the hips. Inhale, exhale, just sit back in your chair. If you want to do this right in your chair, you can absolutely do this. No problem. Just sit at the front of the chair. But I feel kind of strong today, so I'm just going to do this. I work with 80 and 90-year-olds, and most of them can do this. Now, you don't have to go back real far. If you want to sit back, you can, but you can just stay with knees bent. Now, bring your arms out. Your drishti is going to come up with your arms as you reach for that blessing, that contentment, something that you feel very content with. Breathe, and then step into the feet and shake them out. Now we're going to go down again, and I want you to think of something that you just want to push away that's not making you as happy, something that needs to go further away from you. Inhale, exhale, sit down in your chair, and then push away, push away, push away, push away, push away, go away. Push that outside of that force field that we're going to create for ourselves in a moment. Breathe. If you need the chair, you can always just use the chair and then come up. Good. Now one more time. Inhale. Exhale, sit down. And then gather that blessing into your hands, a blessing for yourself. I want to be content with everything that I have. And then as you straighten the legs, bring that contentment into heart center. Inhale and release. And shake it out. Now we're going to go to Trikonasana triangle pose, and absolutely use your chair for this if you wish, or just do it on the mat. But I'm going to use my chair today because I just feel like that's a good thing to do. So I'm going to come into the chair, sit down if you wish. If not, just bring that right foot out, toes pointing toward the wall, and the left foot in at 45 degrees. Inhale, raise the arm. Exhale, release the shoulders away from the ears. Good. Inhale, reach way over that standing leg, and then come into triangle, Trikonasana, gazing at the thumbnail if that's available, or keep the head down. Whatever's good for you. Open the heart center. Listen for what it is you need. Good. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to left back thigh. Right arm over. Actually think I'm opposite to you, so always do what you want to do as you're watching. Inhale, wing way over that standing leg. Left arm up. Bring left hand to left back thigh. Right arm over, open the side body, and listen. Good, come back to center. Both legs are center, but if you're on the mat, just stay where you are and go straight to the other side. So left toes towards the wall, right foot in 45-degree angle. Inhale, lift the arms and just bring that hip out so you like a piece of cheese. Inhale, release the arms away from the shoulders. Inhale, lean way over the standing leg. Come into triangle, lifting the hand up and gazing at the thumbnail. And breathing, or bringing the head down. Drishti down or up, your choice. Inhale, exhale, right hand to right back thigh, left arm over, open the heart, and listen. One more time down. In, right arm reaches up, connecting, listening. Right hand to right back thigh, left arm open, breathing. And coming down. Hands to heart center, either seated or standing. Close the eyes. Inhale. Hamem and release. Well, my favorite now, we're going to do star pose balance. Now this I love to use the chair for just because star pose is half moon is a little bit tough if you're just doing it without a chair. If you're used to doing that, that's absolutely fine. We're just going to start by coming to one side of the chair and just shifting all of the weight onto that left foot. And I'm going to bring my hand down and the arm and the leg come up. And look up. Oh, this is a little bit advanced, so if you can't get the leg up, just do this. But I'd like you to keep one leg balanced. And then come back. And then both hands up into star pose. Inhale, bring the hands together. And a nice easy side bend. And I told you I can't talk today. Inhale up and a nice easy side bend. Come up and we're going to just separate the arms and look behind. Bring one arm behind and look behind. Nice easy twist. Arms up and then the other way. Nice easy twist. Arm behind, look behind. Arms up and then all the way down the midline. Shake out. And then we're going to do the other side. Start pose balance. So I'm going to bring all of my weight onto the right leg. I'm going to bring my hand down to the chair. Lift my leg up, lift my arm up, look up. This is a lot harder to do if you bring your hand all the way down to the floor. Look up, gazing up, breathing. If you need to come down, do that. Come down. Bring the arms up and gentle, gentle waving palm to one side. Inhale up. Gentle waving palm to the other side. Arms up. Bring the right arm back. Look back. Twist. Arms up. Bring left arm back, right arm forward, look behind. So the hips are facing forward, but the arms are in Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale up, come onto the toes 3 times. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. And then release the arms. Hallelujah, arms. Just pat out the hips. Release the legs. And let's create that cocoon for ourselves, that cocoon of Santosha, gratitude, of Tapas, of doing the best we can. Bring that all the way around us, to the side, to the back, up and around, and all the way down. And we're going to live in this cocoon today, at least for today. We'll have a cocoon of gratitude and Santosha. Release those hips, release. Release, hallelujah. And then add the knees in. Add the knees up. As you're patting, lift one knee and then the other. Now this is a marching balance that I love to do every day. And you can create this for yourself. Nice and easy. You can use your chair. You can use your arms. Just remember your force field and you'll be great. And release. Excellent. Well, let's sit for a sitting stretch. And once again, I need my block because I'm a little off center here so you can see my chakras. I need my blocks because I can't really do the stretching properly without that. So let's be seated. And once again, a great stretch to do if you've been sitting at the computer all day and you just need a little bit of a break. So let's press the right heel out. Grab underneath the leg. And if you're on the mat, you can absolutely do this just on the mat. And then, or come all the way down to your back, which is normally what we do, and press the heel into the ceiling. And then rotate the foot to one side and the other. And breathe. And flex. And point. And flex. And point. And third time flexing, you're going to bring that ankle onto the opposite knee and then give your foot a little massage. Press down with your elbow and open up that right hip. Good. My feet are freezing and my toes are like ice. Inhale, both arms up. And let's come forward and then really feel that hip open. And release anything that you don't need. As you exhale, come down a little bit more. Knowing that you're doing the best you can. No judgments. No judgments. Inhale a third time. And release. And notice the difference, how the hips feel. And then we're going to go to the opposite leg. So then extend that leg out, rotate the foot to the front, to the left, to the right. Don't forget the breath. As you inhale, flex, and exhale, point anything you don't need. Inhale a sense of gratitude and contentment. Exhale anything that might be bothering you. It's taking away from that sense of peace. Inhale, third time flex. Bring that ankle on to the opposite knee. Give your foot a little massage, a little gratitude for that hard-working foot. I'm pressing down a little with my elbow just to open the knee a little bit. And I'm inhaling up and all the way forward. Oh. Exhaling, opening the hip and releasing anything I don't need. One more big inhale, exhale forward. Good. And release that foot down. Good. Inhale, bring up the left arm and just stretch out the shoulder. Inhale, exhale, and just gently draw that arm over. Drop the chin. Good. And release, and the other arm up. Stretch out that shoulder and then slowly bring that arm over. Drop the chin. And release. We always take a moment for memory in Yoga Shalom, and today is no different. Today I'm going to just bring another bolster forward and bring my legs up. If you want to be on the floor and bring your legs up on the chair, that's absolutely fine. I just want you to have the feeling that you're supported. Okay, so in any way that you need to feel supported, so I feel very supported. Sitting back, opening the heart, releasing the shoulders down. If you're on the floor, release into the mat. Allow your sense of gratitude to extend to those who have departed this earth, whose spirits live within our hearts. And if you have a name for a yahrzeit this week or today, or someone who's coming into your mind, please say their name where you're sitting right now, or bring their name into your heart center, and allow all of their memories to dwell deeply within your heart. Allow the grief to flow out of the feet. Allow the blessing of their memory to flow in with the breath, and to join your spirit in gratitude. Connect the neshima and the neshama with the breath. Witness the breath as we did last week. In and out. If you can, just bring your feet up a little bit onto the ottoman, the bolster, or your mat. And just gently hug the knees. Massage the lower back. If you have a bolster you want to bring under the knees for Shavasana, please do that. Or if you need a blanket, I definitely need a blanket, so I'm going to grab my blanket, cover my feet, sit back. Let's take a few moments for a deep meditation of Shavasana. Settle back down into the mat. Allow the breath to regulate, to be steady. Don't try to control the breath at all. Just let's allow the practice of gratitude to settle into the bones, into the nerves, into the nervous system, the parasympathetic nervous system. Allow the limbs to become heavy as you settle back into this relaxation cocoon. Imagine that you're surrounded in blessing. Everything is as it should be. Top of the head is relaxed and released. The ear canals are open. Eyebrows drift apart. The nostrils are clear and free. The mouth becomes a wall with ceiling and floor and the tongue suspended easily within as the jaw relaxes. Breathe through the mouth if you'd like. Feel the freedom of the breath as it goes down into the windpipe, into the heart center, and on the exhale, relax the shoulders, the neck, and the arms. They become heavy. Saying a blessing for the heart, Nekavim, Nekavim, Chalulim, Chalulim. If one of these openings were to fail, how well we are aware we could not live. Blessing the heart, blessing the hands for all the hard work they do. Notice the heartbeat sending life-giving blessings to the toes, to the fingers. As the hips relax and the legs become warm, and that blessing extends all the way down to the feet. The expression of holiness, cleansing of the feet, saying a blessing for the feet, for bringing us here to our Mishkan Ma'at, our holy place, filled with gratitude, with Santosha, and with Tapas, being all that we can be, knowing everything is as it should be. Contentment and peace. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, becoming aware of the chair beneath you, the mat beneath you, bringing yourself back to this space, entering through a new window of gratitude and contentment, which we'll take into our day. Roll over to the right side, making a pillow of the arms if you're on the mat, or stay where you are on the chair. And just open your eyes and come back to this moment. Deepen the breath. And let's come into our healing circle, my friends. Bringing a little bit of light into the world through our prayers. If you'd like to call someone for blessing and healing, please do so. And then we'll do our healing embodiment. I want to call my friend Diane for healing, sending my healing blessings to all who are suffering right now in the world, near and far. And if you'd like to unmute, say a name, or just write a name in the chat room, or bring that name into your heart center, all three are just fine. Thank you. Janet, Esther, Anna Bat Shira, Miriam Bat Shalom Vahana. And Joy, I hope you're feeling better today too. Judy, Michaels, Everett, Judy, Michaela, Everett, Cal. Thank you. Inhale, let's open the arms wide. Inhale that healing. Exhale, send the healing out to whoever you need to send it out to. Inhale, bring the hands together, palms together. And as you exhale, press that healing all the way down the midline. And bring fingertips to the third eye. Close the eyes. Inhale, arms open. Healing into heart center. Exhale, let's send that healing out. Inhale, palms together. And press, 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 press into the balance. And bringing that balance into the wisdom of the third eye. Praying for peace. And finally sending out healing to our Kahal, our holy group here today. Thank you all for spending this hour of Santosha. I'm very thankful for all of you. I have a lot of gratitude for you and blessing. Have a day of light, a day of joy, of contentment. Namaste.
Namaste.